Yo, I look like fucking Sans Undertale. Let's just lay down. Right. Okay. Hey kids. It's December 31st, 2019. And I moved again. Me and staying in one place, I don't do that. That's not a thing that happens in my life, I guess. But yeah, I lived on my own for a really long time. I supported myself through my translation work, which is not something everyone can do, actually, due to the shitty wages. Uh, so I supported myself for a long time, and I just got kind of bored. It's kind of boring living by yourself. Like, it's definitely an accomplishment. It makes you feel like a fucking badass, because it's like, this is my space. I pay for everything. I can have whatever I want, and cool. But it's also like really lonely. Like, yeah. And since I'm already working freelance, I was already like not encountering people because I work from home. Yeah, so it turns out that's kind of bad for your mental health. Yeah, so I moved in with my friends, and here I am. Do you like the poster? Yeah, no, it's really great here. I think this has definitely been a positive change that took place in the year 2019. My work has also been very productive. I recently on Twitter sort of tallied up all of my projects that I worked on cumulative over 2019, and it ended up looking something like 2 million Japanese characters translated, which is a lot. It's definitely a lot for me. Yeah, that my work productivity basically doubled since 2018. So that was wild, and that's because I got into light novel translation, which they're like half the size of the visual novels I was used to working on, which were already on the fairly small side. My iPad battery died and I had to fucking redo it. Cool, love it. Okay, I'm back. All right, where was I? Right, light novels. So they're like half the size of the visual novels I was used to working on. So like 150k emoji. And I've been doing them like one novel every 2 months. So like 6 novels per year. And then I got a second series. So that became like more books per year. And then I got a third series. I have problems. I have a problem. I have a light novel problem. So yeah, check those out. Maybe I'll put like pictures on the screen so that you know what I worked on, in case you wanted to read it, or don't. I mean, you're allowed. Oh, Taisho Alice, yes. So Taisho Alice, once upon a time, got this infamous. I have to be nice. Got this a controversial English release. Yeah, so it got an interesting English release back in like 2017, something like that. Yeah, so about that, I kind of retranslated it, and now there's a better version that's on Steam. Please, what is this? Yeah, so if you wanted to check that out, it's got Japanese voice acting again, so that's...
And with that, you bought yourself a car and watch, I see. And more.
Better. Yeah, and the translation is also good, probably. Since I worked on it. Yeah, so that was probably like the biggest scandal that happened in 2019. A scandal? I don't know if it's a scandal. It's cool. Like It's not something you hear about every day. Like, when companies put out shitty translations of games, that's kind of like it. It's not like, you know, the Odyssey where various translators can sort of shoot their shot and have their own version and it's fine. Like, no, once you get a localization of a game, that's kind of it. So yeah, so Taisho Alice is very cool in that regard, that they were like, this one is bad. And maybe we should try again. Yeah, so hopefully Primula isn't watching this, but if you are, thank you. Thank you for letting me give it a whirl and maybe take 2, do that again. But other than that, please support Primula if you can. If you're at all interested in Otome games or games that will slowly destroy your mind, there are more episodes coming if episode 1 receives enough support. So that's why I'm shilling this one. Is yeah, Taisho Alice is cool, but it's only got 1 episode translated so far, and I want to do more work so that I can receive more money. Oh, I also went to Anime Expo again. That was fun. I spoke at the jazz panel and almost didn't screw up. There was like, you know, one minor me sweating bullets, and also my laptop didn't want to work, so I could not read my my script. Yeah, and then yeah. But it's fine, you know. I presented at the jazz panel. I presented Togai no Chi, which is one of the Nitro Plus Carol localizations for the boys love genre. I haven't translated boys love in a really long time now. Last time was Sweet Pool, which was released back in 2018. Yeah, so it's been a really long time. But you know, Slow Damage is coming out, so maybe I will return to boys love. I don't know yet. But yeah, so they invited me to present at the jazz panel at Anime Expo, and I was like, fuck, so I did it. It was fine. And then I got to meet a bunch of my friends there, which we do this every year now, so it's always fun time. But you know, also very, very good for my sanity. It's important to have sanity. Can you believe I'm going to be turning 30 next year? Man. No, honestly, being in your 20s is like being a teenager who can drink alcohol, I guess. Like, you think you're an adult. You're legally an adult on paper, but, God, at no point did I ever feel like I knew what I was fucking doing. I'm just kind of here. So I'm hoping that my 30s will be more like adulting, you know? Like, having my shit together. Maybe I could have like a real person job, you know? Be like, cool. That's what I imagine my 30s to be like. Me being an adult and cool. No, but yeah, 2020 should be fun. I have more light novels coming out in 2020 that will get physical editions. And in February, they're finally releasing Totono, which is that yandere game that I probably shilled last year, or maybe even the year before that. I don't know. Yeah, so I translated a yandere game for Jast. It's very highly contentious because of some of the content, the nature of the content. So I won't say it's a perfect game, and it's possible it won't, you know, not all tastes can appreciate it. But what I do sincerely feel is that it is a love letter to visual novels, and specifically to eroge, which is, as you know, or probably know, considering you're watching this, visual novels, what have the porn in them, specifically porn for the boys, or people who like ladies. I assume. Do lesbians jack off to eroge? Probably not. I don't know. I don't think so. Okay, whatever. No, but Totino is very highly attuned to the average eroge reader slash player, and it like that's who the game is for. That's the message it's speaking to. You know, the person who plays moege or whatever, and it's like a plot game wearing moege clothing, I guess. But I really like the art style, and Miyuki is my wife, and the yanderes are good. And if you want, there may or may not be a Steam version with the boobs and titties, and that was the same thing. With the porn cut out is my point. Yeah. Honestly, Totino is it's one of those games where I feel like the porn is actually kind of important. Like, I know everyone says that, but like really though, I feel like please play it with porn if you can. Is that a weird thing to ask people on YouTube? If you don't want to play with porn, it's fine. I'm sure they'll figure out a way to make it so that it's not weird without the porn. I'm sure I'm not doing that shit. So like I'm sure whoever is gonna, it'll be fine. But if you can play the original, the creator's vision, then please do so. Onegaishimasu. Yeah. So I'm very excited for that to release, because that's probably one of my best works. Am I allowed to say if something is my best work? Like it's one of the better translations that I think I've sculpted. I don't know. But yeah, I gotta wrap this up because we're going to Korean barbecue, and then we're probably gonna, I don't know, New Year's Eve things, get wasted or something. Anyways, thank you for being my friend still. Is that sad to say in a YouTube video? Yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for... If people are still subscribed to me on YouTube, waiting for me to go back to Yandere Hell, which I miss so badly, by the way, thank you for sticking around and, I don't know, checking in on me, I guess? No, but it really means a lot, because, yeah, I walk a lonely road. The only road that I have never, ever... Good. Nailed it. End the video there. Another thing I learned how to do in 2019 is these fake lashes. Ladies! Nailed it. Wow.